afternoon, everyone. I'm Jerome Santiago.
I'm Jean Galapa.
And this is Power Patrol.
In the Labas village, Antipolo City, a parked car was nearly been stolen by a woman known as Bukas Kotse. Here is Tangi Studioso reporting.
You can see on the video that the woman is slowly removing the car cover. By using something, she searched for an easy way to open the arch door. She even tries to take off the plate, but in the end she failed. According to the villagers and some village guards, the woman may be an outsider because they can recognize the woman's face. But despite this, the police will continue to investigate the situation. Jim?
A robbery on a cafeteria was caught on the act by a CCTV in Visayas Avenue, Quezon City. And it is said that the workers were sleeping. Tangi Studioso?
While the workers were sleeping, a man entered straight to the cafeteria's cashier and carefully examined the place. He then observed his surroundings and found a worker sleeping. He tries to find something on the worker's things but not tended. He returned to the cashier and reaching the cell phone. Successfully, he took off the phone and 4 minutes the waitress was awakened. Power Patrol talked to her and she insists to hide her identity for her safety. According to her, she didn't know that they were being broken through.
Sa pinakatrabaho namin, umuwi muna sa bahay nila. So, akala ko lang kasi yung katrabaho na dumating na. Doon ko na lang napatayo na lang ako bigla kasi may naglakad na papalabas na. Kaya nagulat ako, papalabas siya.
We show the video to the Philippines National Police. They say that the robbery isn't in depth, that the guy must have been passerby. Because of the incident, the workers become very careful with their things. Back to studio.
The baby that died at one of the Rome's hospitals is now buried at Cavite. It was said that milk was spilled up on his centrum that caused of Pepe's death. The mother will continue to fight for justice. John Torille reporting.
After a journey from Rome to Philippines, finally the remains of baby Marcos de la Vega was delivered to his final resting place in Cavite.
But for baby Marcos' mother, Jacqueline, is not her worth. She stops of yearning for justice. According to her, the case is still ongoing about the possibility that the hospital is on fault for giving a wrong medicine that caused the life of baby Marcos.
Initially, there was seven suspects. Then, in the long run, naging 13, and ngayon, naging 25 suspects na ang nilagay din sa case. That includes 13 nurses, 7 doctors, and 5 officials of the hospital.
Baby Marcos was born premature in May 29 and then died after 1 month on one of Rome's hospitals. According to Jacqueline, the hospital told her that caused the death of her baby is cardiac arrest by after 3 weeks. She was shocked to her on the media that the cause of her baby's death was that the feeding tube wherein milk is installed was connected to the serum and made the milk to flow on the baby's vein.
Actually, hindi ko na alam kung bakit naging si Nurse Roberta. Pero as what I heard from my attorney, siya yata yung nakalagay sa hospital record na nag-administer, na siya yung naka-duty within that period of time na supposedly nagkaroon ng error sa pag-administer ng 2 tubes kay Marcos.
She will return to Rome. There she will continue to fight for justice.
Every now and then, parang napaparamdam nga din sa amin dito. At especially sa tita ko sa Rome, napaparamdam nga din daw sa kanya. Sabi niya sa akin, naku, ang kulit-kulit niyang anak mo. Makulit na guardian ni Angel.
But now, she tries to be happy and think of her baby, the baby that taught her how to love unfailingly. Jerome.
A Pinar from Dubai that's coming home here in the Philippines gave birth on the plane. Luckily, there's a 2 Filipino nurse who helped her in giving birth. John Francis.
A baby boy was born in Emirates Flight 332 from Dubai, UAE toward to Manila.
2 Filipino nurses on the same flight gave their help for the success of the childbirth. It was on the comfort room wherein the Pinay gave birth to a child who's about 6 months and half.
Tapos nakita ko hawak na niya, nakaupo yung babae sa toilet seat. Tapos hawak na niya yung baby, tapos umiiyak siya. Kasi ano na siya, kulay, parang cyanotic na kasi black na, parang ganon. Tapos si kuya umiiyak na din. Then hinawakan ko yung baby. Gumalaw siya, tapos umiyak pa siya ng once. Tapos sabi ko dun sa babae, ate, pray lang, pray. Tapos kuya, pray ka lang, buhay yung baby niyo.
There aren't enough tools in the airplane for a labor, but it didn't become a hindrance for parents who accustomed to the public hospital in our country.
Kagaya nun sa pag-aspirate, wala namang kaming machine na pag-aspirate. We just use the smallest catheter, then yung syringe, yung big syringe, pinagbuksong mo lang siya, tapos yun ang pang-aspirate mo dun sa baby.
Neither an incubator to warm the baby.
Sa aeroplano, yun yung ginamit ko sa kanya. Ginawa ko, walang drop light, tinatapat ko lang siya sa, kung saan, di ba may mga lampshade, tinapat ko na nga yung 2 lampshade to sa baby.
And the pilot asked the passenger, who is a paramedic and tasked to help and see the condition of the mother.
Sabi ko sa kanya, lumabas na ba yung placenta? Yung bang ulo na ng bata na tinatawag sa atin. So, hindi pa. So, ang sabi namin sa mami, okay ka lang, relax ka lang at buhay yung baby mo. Ayusin lang namin yung baby muna. So, kinuha na namin yung baby, inaano namin, nilagyan namin ng oxygen, so okay na siya.
The airplane had an emergency landing on Vietnam for the sake of mother and her newborn child. Back to studio.
For sport news, here's Jessica Pontel.
Boston Celtics Rajon Rondo made a trip to the Roanoke basketball court in San Juan to show off and then teach some of the moves and skills on an NBA champion point guard to a captive audience of some of the country's best high school and colleges players Tuesday in an event presented by Red Bull. Some of the players involved in the clinic were brothers Kiefer and Terdy Ravenna, Kevin Alas of Letran, Baser Amer of San Beda, Nate Machut of JRU, and Jet Vidal of Perpetual Health. Rondo came onto the court after the participants were done with their warm-up and stretching exercises. Rondo was assisted by Philippine national team head coach Chot Reyes, who was fresh from leading Smart Gilas 2 to the Jones Cup title. Ateneo head coach Norman Black, to aking tropang texter Jimmy Alapag, and Alaska ace Tony De La Cruz. The NBA All-Star and one-time NBA champion showed the participants how to dribble, pass, and make baskets properly. Rondo wowed the crowd with his dribbling skills, even if he was clearly performing way below his capacity. As the clinic was going on, Rondo pulled aside some of the players to share some pointers on how to improve their game. The group was divided into two squads to compete against each other. Rondo's group, which was mostly composed of high school players, lost 4 straight challenges to the other team bannered by the older Ravenna, Amer, and Alas. As a consequence, Rondo's team, including himself and coach Norman Black, had to drop down for a total of 36 push-ups. Back to you.
Don't go away.
We'll be right back.
Angelina, my love, will you marry... Hello? Angeline, will you marry... Hello? Angie, hello, will you... Ange, please marry me! Bloody hell, dropped calls! No!
Time to change. Call now.
Pepsi presents Sa Akin Ang Pinas. Sumunod nyo! Saan ba na eh?
Hoy, Malbon! Isuko mo na ang Pinas!
Alvarez! Huwag mo akong subukan! Dito mapapasayaw!
Kahit butas ng karayom! Papasukin ko!
Ang dami mo pang kakainin bigas!
Humanda ka! Tapos na ang maliligaya araw mo!
Hayop ka!
Hudas!
Ahas!
Pangit!
Alvarez! Magpaalam ka na! Dahil sa kangkong kapupulutin!
Gawa ng kabaw na paglilibingan mo!
Sa akin ang Pinas!
Hanggang saan naaabot ang 20 pesos mo?
Bro, pabili na headphones.
For 20 pesos, mag-new Selecto Cornetto White Chocolate ka na. Sarap ng creamy white chocolate. Nasa ice cream na. May white chocolate pa. New Cornetto White Chocolate. Sarap ng 20.
Girlfriend mo na ba ako? Ayoko nga. Di pa ako ready. Ha? Demanding ng mga girlfriend. Gusto ganito, gusto ganyan. Ewan. Gusto ko lang naman ng McDo fries eh. Talaga?
McDonald's Everyday McSavers. 25 pesos lang.
Inihahandog ng Pepsi Films. Over sa Pogi.
Pakis ka?
Papadol ba ang isang anghel sa isang makulaw?
Nakakalalaki ka! Are you ready? Are you ready? Pistol! Go! Round two! Round three!
Over sa Pogi!
Ang bagong Pepsi Pogi over sa Pogi.
Welcome back, and this is
Power Patrol. For more business news, here is Jeremiah Tuba.
Today in business, Philippine economy grows 5.9% in second quarter. Thursday, the economy grew a better than forecast 5.9% in the 3 months to June, largely due to strong service sector. And the government said, second quarter figures, which also saw growth in first half 6.1% after a strong 6.3% expansion in June to March, would continue for the rest of 2012. The resilient services sector remained the main driver of growth, said Lina Castro, Secretary General of National Statistical Coordinations Board. Independent analysis had widely predicted 5.4 to 5.8% growth in the second quarter. Regionally, the Philippine economy was faster compared to the 5.4% of Malaysia, 4.4% of Vietnam, 4.2% of Thailand, and 2% of Singapore, the NSCB said. It was, however, slower than 6.4% posted by Indonesia and 7.8% of China. The 5.9% was well within market forecast of 5.3%. Socio-Economic Planning Secretary Arsenio Balisacan said during a press conference at the NSCB office in Makati City, GDP is the sum of goods and services produced by a country in a given period. Castro said the services sector had accounted for 4.3% points of the growth figure for the 3-month period, while industry accounted for 1.5 percentage points and agriculture for 0.1 points. GDP is the sum of goods and services produced by a country in a given period. Castro said the services sector had accounted for 4.3 percentage points of the growth figure for the 3-month period, while industry accounted for 1.5 percentage points and agriculture 0.1 points. Back to studio.
We have experienced the southwest monsoon these past days. Power Patrol Foundation launched a feeding program for those who suffered from the flood. Their faces were a big smile even though they experienced this disaster.
In behalf of our patrol management, all of us hope for safety and recovery of your town.
We are indeed very happy to be a great help for your town.
And for more information or donation,
Contact us on the details flashing on your screen.
Adria Veronica and Chris Bernal were excited for their upcoming team back for Korean novel copy break. Chris is willing to cut her hair short. Let us hear it from Joshua Hinton.
The Al Chris fan club will be sure be excited to witness the team back of Aljo and Chris for the Korean novel adaptation, Copy Print. Is there still any chance for love to be developed? Jin? The two were extremely excited, for they both waited for this reunion project.
Iba talaga yung pagkatrabaho ko talaga yung si Aljur. Si Aljur talagang yung sa mga dati kong leading man. Pag nakukumpara ko pa rin kasi talaga syempre, iba-iba rin yung nakasama ko po. Maalaga siya talaga sa akin.
Kay Chris, yung na-miss ko sa kanya, sobrang... syempre, ito yung unang-una kong naka-love team. Kumbaga, wala po ako sa posisyon na to kundi dahil kay Chris.
Benjamin Alves will also be joining the project.
And this is what GMA wanted me for. So, and it's exciting to be able to work with Alger and Chris. Yung dynamic po nila as a love team, it's gonna be seen again, and I'm just glad to be part of it.
Both are challenged for the role, Arthur and Andy. And Chris is game to cut her beautiful hair for the sake of the role.
Kung ako tatanungin, game ako. Mas gusto ko po. Mas gusto ko po para sa role. Para mapaglaruan ko at saka may bago sa akin. Yung ganon. Para maging natural.
They didn't get away to the intrigues about their love life. That Chris is being courted by Carl Guevara and still Aljur to Kylie Padilla.
Kung magkaroon man na special, na mas special pa sa nararamdaman namin ngayon sa isa't isa, sasabihin naman namin.
Pwede. Siguro posibleng manumbalik dahil talagang yung pinagsamahan namin ni Aljur talaga hindi lang kami, malalim talaga eh.
Is there still any chance for love to be developed? Jin?
Chris Bernal's birthday celebration becomes star-studded, and she is happy because her precious Bob were returning. Joshua?
Chris Bernal was extremely happy for her 23rd birthday party on one of the bars in Bonifacio Global City. Other than having a star-studded party, she was happy to announce that her expensive bag with a wallet given by Aljur Abrenica was returned.
Paano ko itutuloy yung birthday party kung sama-sama ng loob ko na nawalan din ako sa isang party, di ba? Tutuloy pa ba natin? Pero nagkataon, kung kailan ako mag-birthday party, bumalik talaga sa akin.
But her license, cred, and ayun.
Mo yung lakas ng loob mo. Thank you at binalik mo lahat dahil nabuhay na ulit ako. Masaya na ulit ako. Yung lisensya ko, hindi ako makapagmaneho.
She enjoyed the party with her close friends, Sweet Lapus, Bella Padilla, Charis Solomon, Miggy Bostos, Kylie Padilla, Lexi Fernandez, and Diva Montelaba. Now that her single, she can't run away on the issue about her leading man, Mark Heras.
Kaya nga, nahihiya ako nung nalagyan ng laman, nalagyan ng kulay, nahihiya ako kay Ina, gano'n.
And what is the gift of Mark?
Mark, bilang mo naman ako ng mga Hello Kitty. Binilan niya ako 5 una ng Hello Kitty na ang lalaki. Sabi ko, hindi kaya lamunin ako nitong mga unang to.
For her fans, Chris' gift is the show that she and Aljur will be doing. Back to studio.
For weather update, here's PJ Muna.
Another awful weather is being watched by Pagasa The shallow low pressure area is last sighted in 280 kilometers southeast of Davao City. For now, it has small tendency to become a storm. However, this will bring rain on some of the parts of Mindanao. In Luzon, the monsoon winds continue to affect, so expect scattered rain, especially on the west side of Luzon. And here in Metro Manila, there is a great tendency to rain much more. According to Pag-asa, there's a tendency to have a thunderstorm this afternoon until night. Therefore, for those who have gatherings this night, don't forget to bring your raincoat, umbrella, and boots. In Visayas, it is expected to have a bright day, have a little rain in some of its parts. And in Mindanao, it is rainier and still because of the shallow pressure there. For the weekend, it is still possible to rain, especially in Metro Manila, so it is advised to become prepared when going out. For more information, contact or email us the details flashing on your screen. Jerome?
A 2-year-old girl died after drowning at the water well in Zamboanga City. And some of the house roof in Astorga, double the stone, shattered after allegedly destroyed by a tornado. DJ Muda, coming.
Because of the strong wind, the roof, the house collapsed and some of the bolts were broken. This daycare center lost its roof. Therefore, the children can go to class. Above all, it is being mended. In Zamboanga City, a 2-year-old child died after drowning in the pit at the back of the house. According to the father, her wife is doing the chores that she did not notice that their child fell in. The police advised the parents to cover the pit so that the incident won't happen again. Back to studio.
It's the day we often experience rainy season. Now before the year end, there is a possibility that we can experience an El Niño phenomenon. It seems that it is happening on some parts of the Visayas, particularly in Bohol. Here is Captain Alcantara reporting. During the attack of Typhoon Helen in the north these past days and the attack of southwest monsoon in central Luzon and Metro Manila, some parts of Visayas are experiencing drought. In case El Niño take place, it will be felt on the last 3 months of 2012 or on the first quarter of 2013. So now, it is important to have water management. The country last had an El Niño on 2009 and 2010. Back to studio, Jean and Jerome.
Wow, that was an unexpected change of climate. Imagine wherever El Niño is coming in.
Yes, it was indeed shocking news. I hope that the viewers, especially the Visayas and Mindanao, will perform the water management. Even though that they haven't seen the news, they should always perform the water management.
I agree, partner. Now, partner, let's make this fast for today. Here's the trivia. Jose Villarreal has the most children among the Philippines presidents.
How about the president who don't have babies?
I'm Jerome Santiago.
I'm Jean Galapa.
And this is Power Patrol.
Ayun.
Ay, tako mo ba yun? Hindi makita lahat ito. Hanggang alam. Sabihin mo pa yan. Hindi ko mapili. Pwede. Wait. Tama mo. Wala mo ba ako? Ano nga sabi ko lang dito? Banda. Uy? Balik ko lang.
Papagano yung ano. Yan.
Oh, yan. Balik ko.
Yan.
Ha? Gangnam Style. Dito. Sabi lang, kalahati lang paano mo. Ito pa ako kerong. Bawa mo.
Ganyan, ganyan sa tulis. Ganyan.
Baba mo kasi. Yan.
Ay, di pa kasi yun, oh.
Ulo ko kita. Oh, yan yung game.
Patanong kasi.
Lala. Ganun ba yung Gangnam Style?
Oo na yan.
Go na, Jin! Go na! Go na!
Hindi naman malambot yung sabi na marami. Oo,
Ang dami dito, yung jet ba siya dito?
Dalawa lang ako na.
Oy! Ayun na, ayun na.
Hey, asok kayo dito.
Ba't ka ba?
Asok kayo dito, saglit lang.
Ah, Jerome! Si Jerome mo sa akin yung ako.
Hindi, gumaganon mo eh.
Ano ba letter, no?
Jarang yung kawabayan na nalaman naglalakad. Hindi alam mo mo paano.
Slow motion na! Dili slow motion na! Slow motion!
Gangnam Style.
Wala na! Oo, makakakikita ako doon. Ay, ito. Si Jam yung bida.
Ay, Mac, kahit tama nga, Mac.
Doggy.
Wala na, tapos na. Ano nga? Shut down sila.